But I had like a question, like, did you guys get inspired to do this beer mile at like, because I remember back in 2014, it just like took off like a shot after that sub five, like Jay
Yeah.
Nielsen video. Was that the
Well, James
inspiration?
Nielsen and I were like teammates on the Nike farm team, like in the early 2000s. So Nielsen ran for University of San Diego. He was like a D3 champ, and then he ran his his 5th year. I don't know. I think he was getting his PhD at Stanford. Um, and so he ran like he was on the team during like the Stanford's heydays, like when Ryan Hall and like Don Sage and like they had all the NCAA champs. He was part of that team, So he was just known though. He'd come to parties, like we were post collegians at the time. He would go to parties and he could just crush beers. So he was kind of just known as, and his nickname was the Beast.
Yeah.
He's just for a runner, he's a big dude, solid dude. And so prior to that, John always like he really admired Jim Finlayson, who was one of the prior world record holders at the time, and he just really like prior the Beast running sub 5, he just really wanted to have some of these Canadians come down to San Francisco and run some of the beer miles that we were putting on down there. So that was and then things got really picked up like once sub 5 happened, so we started, FlowTrack wanted to do something, and we wanted to work with them, and things kind of fell apart and we went our separate ways. And so, we just had different visions, and, there's a lot of back and behind the scenes drama that kind of happened there. But, I think we just really, I don't think we were we're not great marketers, but like, I think, there was just a love of the sport and the competition that was like, we just wanted to see these events happen more than we really needed to promote a brand or our business or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they only did it for like 3 years anyway. But I mean, I was like, when I was like, oh, I was trying to get into that meet because like that was like the first highlighted thing. And then I heard about this World Classic. But
well, yeah, we started going after it around the same time. Like, they brought me in as I had been putting on events, and like I was in between work, and I was like, oh, this is perfect.